Hey guys, this is Nate. I'm making this video to clear up some of the confusion surrounding the horses update that just got introduced to the Milk Creatures mod. If you've been checking the forums, you'd know that there's this complete overhaul on all the horses, and it's raining, and that sucks. I fixed it because I'm God. What was I doing? Oh yeah, there's this complete major overhaul of horses. Everything got changed. There used to be like 8 breeds. Now there's like 35. Um, it just got a hell of a lot more complex, and nobody really knows what's going on. So I'm gonna make this video and kind of try and help people understand how to get some cool horses. So let's begin. The first thing about this mod that you should really know, because it's really important, is that, or is how to make the essences, because you need some of these to transform rare horses into like even rarer horses that you couldn't normally get. So, well, to get these, you need the hearts of horses, because, you know, when you kill them, you rip their beating heart out of their chest and stuff. And we won't talk about that. But if you use these to craft these essences, you can, well, I'll show you in a little bit. You can get really cool stuff and stuff. So I'll show you how to make those. This one, the fire essence, this can be replaced with fire. The blaze powder can. So take note of that, because that's important. Oh, and the hearts are a really rare drop. And just a word of advice: if you have a looting sword, a sword with a looting enchantment, I would totally use it against the bat horse. Well, I'll go through that in a second. So you just saw how to make all those, and I'm going to tell you how to get all the hearts. The Heart of Fire comes from the Nightmare. The Heart of Darkness comes from the Bat Horse, which is, well, the Nightmare spawns in the Nether, whereas you used to breed it, but it spawns in the Nether now. They're usually hostile. You have to kill them and get these hearts, which are rare drops, like really rare drops. Like it took me an hour to get one in survival. The Bat Horse is a really, really rare horse. I've only seen like one in survival. And they rarely drop these. I killed one and it didn't drop one. I got really pissed off, but we won't talk about that. Bat Horse is awesome. We'll get to that later too. And Heart of the Undead is probably the easiest of these to get, because you don't need to go to the Nether, and undead horses are pretty much everywhere. At night, they just spawn everywhere. So, that's cool. Now, if you combine all of these, and sorry about the annoying clicking, I know that's probably going to sound annoying, so pardon me. I don't use fraps often. I don't do this. But Essence of Light is all 3 of those essences put together, and that's very important, because we're going to use that stuff, so write that down, or I'll touch you. Now I'm going to show you how to craft amulets. And the way you do this, well, first of all, I should clarify what an amulet actually is. The amulets are something you need to, well, you don't need them necessarily. You craft them, and you can capture your horses inside of them and carry them around in your pocket and take them to like the Nether in the end and stuff. And that's really awesome, because normally you can't do that, because that's theoretically impossible. So that's very convenient, and I'm sure what I was thinking, I'm sure, is it would make the Ender Dragon fight a hell of a lot easier if you had a Pegasus and could just go and shoot out all the towers. So that's cool. So this is how you make the Ghost Amulet, and I'm gonna give you a heads up. I can figure out every other horse but this one. The Ghost, I have no idea. I've tried. I've given the undead thing to like every different horse. For the life of me, I can just not figure it out. I am sorry. If anybody, just tell me, comment on the video, and tell me, and I'll make a video about it as soon as somebody figures it out. Or, I apologize if it's like really obvious, and I should have figured it out sooner. But I'm not that dedicated. Anyways, so that's the ghost amulet, which is kind of useless to me because I don't know how to get ghost horses. This one, on the other hand, is the bone amulet, which gives you access. I just crapped it. I hate myself. Damn it. God, I'll switch it around. Bone amulet lets you capture skeletal horses, which is awesome. Because who doesn't love, being demented and stuff and riding a skeleton horse? I mean, some doctors might say that a horse could not walk or run without ligaments or muscles, but shut up. This is how you craft the fairy amulet, and this horn, the unicorn horn. That sounds so stupid. The unicorn horn. You get that from killing unicorns, which is sad, but that's how it goes down. So just keep that in mind the next time you want a fairy amulet, that you're gonna have to go kill an innocent magical creature, I guess. And I said like killed your family, then it's not innocent at all. But I wouldn't expect a unicorn to do that. If it did, I'm sorry if I offended you. But anyway, that's Sky Amulet. Sky Amulet, you use this for Pegasi. Yeah, Pegasi. I believe that is the plural. You use this to capture the black Pegasus and the white Pegasus. And there's no other Pegasus, so I don't know why I was so specific about that. But yeah, that's an amulet for the Pegasi. And now, no, wrong chest. That's for later. Now I'm going to show you how to craft the armor and all that goody stuff. Horse armor is for horses. And I learned that. I just derped. I learned that because it's not for zebras. Yeah, so don't try to put it on a zebra because you'll just end up riding the zebra. And I hate riding zebras. It's a really pointless point to make. Oh yeah, so thing about dish, iron horse armor is not as good as gold, and that kind of confused me at first, but it's because gold, you know how like gold tools break shit faster than iron does? Well, it's the same basic concept, except the armor doesn't actually take damage. Like, usually you'd pick iron over gold because it has a higher durability, but the gold, in my experience, the armor doesn't actually take uses and crap like that. So gold would actually be better than iron, so keep that in mind. Crystalline armor, I think it's called. It might just be crystal. I'm sounding like an idiot. Yeah, it's crystal. So, yeah. The crystal armor's for really rare horses and stuff, cause really rare horses deserve cool shit, I guess. You know, if I were a black Pegasus, I wouldn't wear some iron armor. I'd want crystal armor. Well, then again, if I was a black Pegasus, I probably wouldn't be hanging around with humans. I'd probably be, let's just not go into that. But this is how you make a key. You know, when you give a certain horses a chest, it'll give them an inventory, and it will instantly spawn a key into your inventory. But in case you lose that key, it's craftable with that recipe I just showed you, so that you don't like go. What the hell, dear? What did I do to you? Anyway, so you don't like lose your stuff forever, because that would really suck, and you'd have to kill your horse to get it back, I imagine. And so I'm going to show you the horse armor. That's the yarn. And the gold is personally my favorite. I think it looks really cool. See, look at that. That's awesome. It looks like that horse is a Roman or something who's going to whip me, like, and kill me. And I don't know why I associate that with Romans, but I do. So diamond armor really looks cool, but not as cool as the gold because it's not as pimp. If it were, it would be, you know, pimp or just pretend I didn't say that. I'm gonna go into breeding in a little bit, and I'm gonna do something else right now. For people who haven't used the mod before this update and you feel really left out and have no idea what's going on, I'm going to explain a bunch of crap right now, and it's going to be awesome. And you're going to love me, and you're going to worship me. So here's how you make a saddle. Like that. You need a saddle to ride horses and stuff. And ostriches, I believe, yes. And that's how you make rope. Because if you tie a rope to a horse's face, it will tether along with you and you won't lose it. It will follow you and stuff. So that's awesome. Anyways, let's go see some cool horsey dudes, because I've gotten some. Now the thing, I actually had to breed these and get these because you can't spawn them in or else they don't work, and that sucks. But so these are legit. Well, they're not legit because I cheated to get them, like spawning crap in, but these are some effort went into these, okay guys, so observe. But these ended, I'm just gonna show you so you don't get bored of me. Why does it always disappear on the first time? I don't know. So you don't get bored of me and you keep watching this video, because you, what the fuck? Excuse my French. There we go. My pretty skeleton horse, and now he has crystal armor. Never mind, now he doesn't. Get out of my sight, I hate you. And this is the fairy. The fairy horse! The fairy horse is a motherfucking princess, basically. And she's better than you, and she knows it, and, yeah. Her dad owns a hotel line, or a hotel franchise and stuff, and your dad doesn't, so she's better than you. And if you give it blue dye, it'll turn blue, but blue isn't cool, and pink is, so we're gonna dye it pink and stuff, so pink fairy horse thing. I don't know, can you give it blue after you give it blue? I don't think you can, though. Nope, you can't. That's the... Yeah, and pink sparkles fly about, because she's better than you, and she knows it, and we went over this, didn't we? Yep. So I'm gonna go talk about other shit.